6 months. That's all it takes to completely change your life. Not years, not a lifetime. Just 6 months of focused effort, 6 months of intense discipline, 6 months of unwavering commitment. Most people never realize how quickly they can turn everything around because they're stuck in the mindset that transformation takes forever. But it doesn't. 6 months of doing the right things, 6 months of moving with purpose, 6 months of executing at the highest level, and you'll look back and barely recognize yourself. Why most people never change? Most people waste 6 months without even realizing it. They drift from one thing to another. They let distractions steal their time. They start things and never finish them. And because of that, nothing changes. But the people who understand how momentum works, the people who know how to focus, the people who commit fully, those are the ones who experience breakthroughs that seem impossible to everyone else. Stay down. Imagine this, a new version of you. Imagine if you decided right now that the next 6 months would be different, that for the first time in your life, you would lock in completely. That you would eliminate every distraction, every excuse, every weakness that has held you back. That you would wake up every single day with a plan, execute that plan with precision, and refuse to slow down, no matter what. If you did that, if you truly committed to that level of intensity, where would you be 6 months from today? How much stronger? How much sharper? How much closer to the life you want? Most people never ask themselves this question. They tell themselves they'll change someday. They say they'll get serious when the time is right. But the truth is, someday is not a real day on the calendar, and the right time never comes. There is only now. And the people who succeed, the people who rise to the top, those are the ones who understand that every moment they waste is a moment they will never get back. Your decision today determines your future. So here's the decision you need to make. Are you ready to take full control? Are you ready to stop waiting? Are you ready to give yourself 6 months of relentless execution? 6 months of becoming the most disciplined, focused, and unstoppable version of yourself? Because if you are about to experience a level of progress most people will never see in their entire lives. Once you see what you're capable of, you will never want to go back. This is not about motivation. This is not about feeling inspired for a few days and then falling off track. This is about a system, a structured, step-by-step plan that if followed correctly will guarantee success. A plan that will force you to grow, to evolve, to push past every limitation you thought you had. A plan that will transform your habits, your mindset, your discipline, and ultimately, your results. And step 1, take full responsibility. The first step in this 6-month success plan is to take full responsibility for where you are right now. No more blaming circumstances. No more pointing fingers. No more waiting for things to change on their own. If you're not where you want to be in life, there's only one reason. Your decisions have led you here. And if you want to change where you are 6 months from now, you need to start making better decisions today. Most people never take full ownership of their life. They blame their past, their environment, their upbringing, the people around them. They convince themselves that they're stuck because of external forces. But winners don't think like that. Winners understand that no matter what has happened in the past, they are in control of what happens next. They don't waste energy complaining about things they can't change. That they put all their focus into what they can control. And that's what you need to do. From this moment forward, you must adopt the mindset that everything is your responsibility. Your results, your progress, your habits, your mindset, your success. If something isn't working in your life, it's your job to fix it. If you're not where you want to be, it's your job to do something about it. No more excuses, no more waiting, no more wasting time. Step 2, get crystal clear on your goals. Most people fail because they don't have a clear target. They say they want success, but they can't define what success looks like. They say they want to improve, but they have no idea what that actually means. If you don't have a precise, measurable goal, you will never make real progress. So ask yourself, where do I want to be 6 months from now? What do you want to accomplish? What skills do you want to develop? What habits do you want to build? What areas of your life need improvement? And be specific. If you want to get in shape, what does that mean? Losing a certain amount of weight, gaining muscle, running a faster mile. If you want financial success, what does that look like? Earning a specific amount of money, saving a certain percentage, building a business. Vague goals create vague results. You need a target so clear, so precise. There's no confusion about what you're working toward. Once you have your goals, you need a plan, because setting goals is not enough. Anyone can say they want something. The difference between winners and everyone else is that winners create a roadmap. They don't just set goals, they break them down into daily, weekly, and monthly actions. And then they execute relentlessly, because this is where most people fail. They set goals, they make a plan, but then they don't follow through. They let distractions get in the way. They let emotions dictate their actions. They let inconsistency ruin their progress. But that won't be you. For the next 6 months, you will show up every single day and execute your plan with discipline. Step 3. Stop negotiating with yourself. Here's the key. You must stop negotiating with yourself. Most people fail because they give themselves options. They wake up and ask themselves, do I feel like doing this today? And the moment you ask that question, you've already lost, because your mind will always choose comfort over effort. It will always take the easier route. It will always look for an excuse to avoid doing the hard work. But winners don't negotiate with themselves. They don't wake up and ask if they should work out. They just do it. They don't wonder if they should follow their plan. They execute it, no matter what. They've made a decision in advance that their actions are non-negotiable. And because of that, they succeed. This is the mindset you must develop. Your success over the next 6 months depends on your ability to take action, even when you don't feel like it. Your discipline must be stronger than your emotions. Your commitment must be stronger than your excuses. Your focus must be stronger than your distractions. Because if you can do that, if you can build a habit of executing without hesitation, you will achieve more in 6 months than most people do in years. And that is the power of this plan. It's not about motivation. It's not about hype. It's about systematically changing your life through consistent, disciplined action. It's about making decisions that force you to grow. It's about pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone every single day. So that 6 months from now, you are not just a little better. You are unrecognizable from the person you are today. Lured in step 4, control your time. Like a winner, the first step in this 6-month success plan is to establish complete control over your time and priorities. Without this, nothing else will work. You can set all the goals you want. You can make all the plans in the world, but if you don't control your time, someone else will. Your days will get eaten up by distractions. Your energy will be drained by things that don't matter. And before you know it, 6 months will have passed, and you'll still be in the same place. So from this moment forward, you will take control of your schedule. You will wake up with a plan. You will execute that plan without hesitation. You will not let distractions dictate your day. You will not waste time on anything that doesn't serve your mission. Because here's the truth. Every single thing you do is either moving you closer to your goals or pulling you further away. There is no neutral. There's no, I'll do it later. There's no, just 5 more minutes. There is only forward or backward. And if you're serious about transforming your life in 6 months, you must move forward every single day. Step 5, build discipline. That can't be broken. Discipline is the bridge between goals and results, not talent, not luck, not intelligence, just pure, relentless discipline. The ability to show up every day and do what needs to be done, whether you feel like it or not. This is where your real transformation begins. Because once you train yourself to act without hesitation, once you eliminate the habit of overthinking, once you remove the need for motivation, you become unstoppable. Most people never get here because they never push past the resistance. They let discomfort stop them. They let small obstacles break their momentum. They quit when things get hard. But winners thrive in discomfort. They don't run from struggle. They embrace it. They understand how pain, fatigue, doubt, none of it matters. The only thing that matters is execution. And that's the mindset you must adopt. No more excuses. No more negotiations. No more waiting for the perfect conditions. From now on, your actions will not be based on how you feel. Your actions will be based on what needs to be done. No draw. Step 6. Raise your standards. In every area, discipline alone is not enough. You can be consistent. You can show up every day. But if you're operating at the wrong level, you'll never reach your true potential. The goal is not just to work hard. It's to work at the highest level possible. Most people stay stuck because they set their standards too low. They tell themselves they're doing enough, but they're really just doing what's comfortable. They put in effort, but not the kind of effort that actually transforms them. They get stuck in a pattern of just getting by instead of demanding the best from themselves. And that's why they never break through, because what you tolerate becomes your reality. If you tolerate excuses, you'll live in excuses. If you tolerate mediocrity, you'll stay average. If you tolerate half effort, you'll never see full results. But if you raise your standards, if you demand excellence from yourself, everything changes. And step 7, execute relentlessly, no matter what. All the discipline in the world means nothing without action. All the right habits, thoughts, and strategies are useless if you don't execute consistently at the highest level without hesitation. Most people never reach their full potential because they overthink instead of execute. They wait for the perfect moment. They tell themselves they need more time, more preparation, more information. And because of that, they stay stuck. They plan, but they never move. They think, but they never do. Eventually, and they look back and realize they've wasted years waiting for conditions to be perfect, when all along, success was waiting for them to take action. But you won't make that mistake, because from this moment forward, you will become a machine of execution. You will not hesitate. You will not wait. You will not let fear or doubt slow you down. If something needs to be done, you will do it immediately, because here's the truth. Action kills fear. Action builds confidence. Action creates momentum. Final words from Tony Robbins. 6 months of extreme focus can put you years ahead. 6 months of eliminating distractions, excuses, and hesitation can change your entire life. 6 months of executing every single day with no breaks, no wasted time, no stopping can take you from where you are right now to a place you never thought possible. But only if you commit fully, not halfway, not with a mindset of I'll try, not with excuses about why it might be too hard. Fully, with everything you have. With every ounce of effort, every moment of focus, every drop of discipline inside of you. Most people never do this. They stay in the cycle of starting and stopping. They make progress, then let up. They get excited, then lose motivation. And because of that, they never see what they're truly capable of. But you are not like most people, because now you know the truth. Success is not about luck. It's not about waiting. It's not about hoping things will change. It's about executing relentlessly. So from this moment forward, there is no turning back. You are all in every day. You will wake up and attack your goals with intensity. You will protect your time. You will push yourself beyond your limits. You will eliminate every weakness, every distraction, every excuse that could slow you down. You will execute with precision, with focus, with a hunger that separates winners from everyone else. And 6 months from now, you will look back and realize that this was the moment you stopped waiting, the moment you stopped making excuses, the moment you decided once and for all that nothing was going to stop you. This is not the end. This is just the beginning, because the person you are becoming, the person you're building over these next 6 months will never go back to the way things used to be. Once you reach this level, once you develop this kind of momentum, once you see how powerful you truly are, you will never want to slow down again. So go, move with speed, move with purpose, move with the kind of intensity that forces success to happen. Because the next 6 months are yours, and when they are over, the world will not recognize you. Subscribe now, because your future starts today if you're ready to take massive action, unlock your potential, and live the life you were meant for. Then hit that subscribe button. It is now. Every week, I share powerful insights, proven strategies, and game-changing tools to help you master your mindset, upgrade your habits, and dominate your goals. Because this journey doesn't end here. It's just the beginning of the strongest, sharpest, most unstoppable version of yourself. Hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and let's build the life you deserve together. Think like a great where masterpiece thinking begins. You weren't born great, but you can learn to think like the greats. This 6-month journey isn't just about goals. It's about becoming unshakable in your mindset, your actions, and your results. So if you're ready to eliminate procrastination, build unbreakable discipline, develop a champion's mindset, and turn each day into a stepping stone toward your dream, then think like a great is exactly where you belong. Take action today because your future starts now. Don't let the next 6 months pass without meaning. Make them the months you step into a new version of yourself, stronger, clearer, and braver than ever before. Hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and make a promise to yourself. I will keep moving forward no matter what. Thank you for choosing. Think like a great. You're not just watching a video or reading a message. You're stepping into a mindset revolution, a revolution that starts with you. We'll see you on the other side, where you're stronger, are clearer, and living fully into your greatest potential. Together, we'll create something extraordinary because you were born to be great. And Think Like a Great is here to walk that journey with you.